Good morning, good afternoon and good evening my friends, depending on from where you are watching me. This is your favorite new channel, The Monk in Jeans, and I am your favorite friend, Parikshit or JC if you wish to call me like that for simplicity. Today once again I am here with you with my heavily accented Indian English and maybe a little bit of mistakes here and there, with a very interesting topic: how to attain spirituality. Now, this is not my question. I have received several emails asking me, maybe because people see me as an Oriental person from the Oriental part of the world, so maybe you think that I know more of spirituality than you know. The case is of course not like that, but I received these questions many times that, my brother, how can we attain spirituality? I want to ask you guys, what is spirituality? What do you want to achieve by attaining spirituality, by gaining spirituality? Do you want to become a Spider-Man or a Hulk? Or do you want to become a magician, maybe phantom, to win this world, to win over everything, to make things very easy for you, so that you don't have to work hard, but you get your food on table on time, you get your monthly paycheck on time? Do you think that you can achieve those things by what you call attaining spirituality? I don't think so, because you cannot attain spirituality. It is there in you. It's already there ever since you were born. It's there. Spirituality is not a power. It's a state of being. Like the other day I was talking about meditation and what it is. That you cannot do meditation. You can be in the meditation. Spirituality is the same thing. You cannot attain, or you cannot gain, or you cannot increase your spirituality. It's already there. Then what it is? The questions that you should all have asked me is, what is spirituality? What is the state of, what is that state of being which is spirituality? Now, there are a lot of things which happens in this world by the Oriental yogis. There are a lot of things which the yogis can perform. They can control your thoughts, they can, looking at you, they can know what is in you. They can also tell you what is going to happen to you. Now you will tell me that's astrology. No, that's not astrology. That's the spirituality. That's the power of spirituality. If that man or person is having that spiritual power, he has a freedom unknown to all of us. So what is the definition? Okay, there are a lot of knowledgeable people, pundits and religious leaders. They will tell you their own version. I am telling you my version, what I understand as spirituality. Like I told you, that there are a lot of things which are happening in this world. There are a lot of people, persons who can perform a lot of miracles. Those miracles are the result of spiritual power. Miracles not like Spider-Man. Miracles unheard of. You won't understand what kind of miracles are those. Things will happen according to what you wish, but not breaking into a bank and looting it or robbing it. Things which are positive in spirit, which benefits the mankind, which is good for everybody and mostly good for you. Because if it is good for you, then it's good for everyone. I'll tell you a story. There was a water well somewhere near the sea. Water well. From where in the villages you must have seen, we pick water and we use the water. So there was a well near the sea, and inside that well, a frog used to stay. That well was near the sea. So one day there was heavy floods. The sea really became wild and water came onto the land and flooded everything. When the seawater subsided, a fish, it found itself inside the well. Now the frog and the fish, they became friends. So the frog asked the fish, "How big is the sea?" The fish said, "It's very big. Very big. You can't even imagine." So the frog said, "Is this much?" Fish said, no, much, much bigger than that." Then the frog again said, "Is it this much?" The fish said, "No, much, much bigger than that." And then the frog said, "Is it from that end of the well to this end of the well?" He showed both the ends of the well. Frog asked, "Is it from that end of the well to this end of the well?" He said, "No, it's much, much larger than this." Then the frog said, "Then you are lying. You are not telling me the truth. You are lying. Because beyond these two walls, there is nothing. This is the world. The world finishes here. Beyond the two walls of this well, there is nothing." You see, here the frog is also right, the fish is also right. The frog hasn't seen the world outside the well where he stays, but the fish has seen it. So he knows, the fish knows that there is a world outside of this well which is much, much larger. So what is the difference between these two, between the frog and the fish? The difference is awareness. The fish is aware because he has explored. He was fortunate enough to live inside a very huge ocean. And the frog was also fortunate that he lived inside the well and he got his food. Everybody in this world is fortunate. Appreciating those fortunate moments is also spirituality. The difference of awareness made the frog think that there is nothing beyond this well, and the awareness of the fish made him know that there is a much larger world outside this well and which is huge. So the difference is between the awareness, your state of being, that's spirituality. Where you are, if you know by practicing silence, by practicing concentration, by focusing, and by realizing that this, what you see in the camera, is not me, is not Jesse, but the person who is talking to you, who is organizing his thoughts to tell you what is spirituality, the person who knows a little bit of spirituality, and that person is not the body, then you have reached a little bit towards your goal of attaining spirituality. If you know who you are, it's very common question people keep on asking. Who I am? Who am I? What am I? These have become almost like, dialogues from movies. Who am I? What am I? And then people will speak big things which mostly we won't understand. So I will give you very, very simple examples. Like the type now I'm talking to you, you've seen, you must have noticed, I never keep any notes on my hand. Whatever comes in me, I speak out. So when I'm speaking to you, my mind, which is me, my mind, my spiritual being, not this body, is working inside me, organizing my thoughts, putting them in proper place. I'm fully involved and immersed in myself to tell you, to deliver this lecture to you, to make you understand what is spirituality. And that condition, that situation, that state of being involved in telling you something, being aware of my position, my condition of talking to you, like I'm talking to you, is spirituality. My involvement, my complete surrender within me is spirituality. If you were aware of what you are doing consciously and unconsciously or subconsciously, if you can connect your conscious mind, the body and our intelligence, the body and our logic, which is our conscious mind, if you connect that conscious mind, the logic, to your subconscious mind, which is illogical, which makes you perform so many things, if you can make a connection between these two, that's spirituality. Spirituality is not climbing walls like Spider-Man. Spirituality is being within the world and outside the world, and being aware who you are, what you are, and that you are not the body, you are the spirit, you are the mind, and that mind, through the universal energy, every single point, every single dot of energy, through this ether, through this air, being connected to the other person, is spirituality. If you understand, the day you will understand and realize that we all are, not your body, I'm not talking about the body, that we all are connected to a very large, huge energy through strands of energy, then you will know that you and me, we are not two different things. We are same. We are the same spirit immersed in different bodies. We are the same spirit, the part of the larger spirit, the larger energy that has been injected in us. In a river, there are a lot of fish in the river. The water of that river is the spirit, is the higher energy, the super soul, the consciousness, the collective consciousness, the river water. The fish, they are all inside the water, and that water goes inside every fish. That's what we commonly called soul, but is the spirit, is the energy, is the spirituality. So you see, the same water, if we are those fish, the same water is inside all of us. So we are part of the same huge energy, the universal power, the universal father or mother, whatever you want to call them. Generally, very commonly, it's called the God. Very simple. The river water is inside each fish, and if we are those fish, Each fish is connected to the other fish and to the river water. You are part of a whole thing. The day you understand this, the day you realize through this system that I explained to you that you and me are not two different things. Our bodies are only different. But me and you, we are the same. Then what will happen? Your awareness will increase. Your spiritual power will increase. And your spiritual attainment that you are talking about, you will get that. So, is it very clear? What is spirituality and how you can gain spirituality? And when you realize this, that you and me, we are not two different things, we are the same. Consequently, my love energy for you increases because we are the same. Your energy of love increases because you also come to know that I am the same as you are. That love vibration, that very high vibration of our spirit gives you spirituality. It's like all these lights, those are here. If the voltage drops, I cannot see much things because the lights will become dim. That voltage is spirituality. When the voltage raises again, it goes up, the lights become brighter and I can see far. So when my spirituality is up, I can see far. Normally, when we are born with spirituality. You cannot attain it. That voltage is the spirituality. You cannot attain it. It is there. You can increase it slowly, slowly. By what? By realizing, by becoming aware of your being, of your own being. More you become aware, your voltage, the light, the voltage inside you goes up and the lights become brighter. And you see very far, just like those holy men, those saints and spiritual people who can see a lot of things which you cannot see because we are not aware of who we are, what we are. They can see, they can tell, they can predict. Some of us will say, no, it's not possible. Those some people are right, just like the frog. Some of us will say, it is possible. Those some people are right, just like the fish which came from the ocean and the frog which is in the well. So, if you say that no, there is no miracle here in this world, there is nothing called spirituality, you are right. Because it's not your fault, but because you have always been staying inside the well. But some of you will say, yes, it happens, I've seen it. I know, I'm aware of it. You are also right, because you are just like that fish from the ocean. So we all are spiritual, very spiritual. It varies how much aware you are, how much aware I am. So you cannot gain spirituality to become a Spider-Man. No. You cannot attain spirituality to become a cricketer like Sachin Tendulkar. No. or the best tennis player, or the boxing, or the boxer like Muhammad Ali. No. When you gain spirituality, when you attain spirituality, you become more and more aware of your being, of who you are. That gives you power. Not to climb a wall, again, I'm telling you, but to become happy, to become powerful, to become joyous, to get rid of all your fear, to love everybody, to help everybody, and to know everything, to know the secret of this world. That's spirituality. Increase your awareness. You will become a spiritual healer. You will heal people. You will heal people by your love, with your affection, with your action. get more awareness, increase it. That's all today that I wanted to tell you. Stay well and be blessed, and then go and get it.